So,
Now, how is it being a grad student and a first year professor at Howard?
so how I ended up becoming a grad student, I mean, how I become a professor was that I have a professor, my professor, her name is Dr. Castor. I told her, hey, I recognize that it's in me to be a teacher. So whatever I need to do to be a teacher, that's what I want to do. So she says, all right. So then I took about a year of just doing regular class courses. And she said, hey, we had a scholarship available where if you teach, we'll pay for your school. I said, that's God. Because one, Howard is expensive.
Yes.
So I needed that financial assistance. And two, when she told me that that opportunity was available to teach Introduction to Nutrition, I took it as soon as I could. And I've loved it. And I hope to continue to honestly do it forever. And I hope to one day even be the dean of a college because, again, I look at how students act with me in general, and I can tell that they're wanting to come to class and learn due to the fact that they have a face that they deem is familiar. A lot of times, when students see someone that doesn't look the way they look, they automatically shut down. And I think it's important that we do have more young Black professors step up and teach because I think about if I was a student or my best professors I ever had, those were the ones that I felt as if I could relate to.
And when I saw your students and I saw how they were interacting with you, I felt that it felt like a young student, but not it felt like a young professor, but not a super young professor.
Right.
And then someone that was really living it. It's hard to talk that nutrition stuff if you're not eating properly yourself. I looked through your Instagram as well and saw some of those meals that you were eating, some good stuff. That
Yeah, what people don't realize is this about me. I've actually been healthy my whole life. So for those who have been around me my whole life, this isn't new to them. This is almost expected. When I was 8 years old, I was eating chef salads, and some of my peers were kind of laughing at me because what 8-year-old is eating a salad? But then when they realize, man, he's athletically a little ahead of everyone else, then they recognize maybe there's something to that. So
Mhm.
again, I've always been healthy, and this is just something I always plan on being for the rest of my life. And I live this way. I hold on one second. I'm sorry, this fire truck is passing.
I love the realistic. I love that type of stuff.
But so what people don't realize is this, right? I do not drink alcohol at all. I've never smoked. I've never done anything that I would say deem is unhealthy that I would say is in my control. And the reason why I don't do any of these unhealthy things is because there is no way I can serve as a demonstration for people if I'm not really living that life. So if I was out here preaching about nutrition, but I smoked and I drank excessively, then I don't think people would take me seriously. And I don't think my message of why you should be healthy could be as sincere if I wasn't living the healthy life that I'm preaching about.